Is this showing up? Da na 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 na. Think we're here. Hello everybody, welcome to King of Oni, AkiMakiRoll in the house. It looks like I'm a little bit in jail right now. It's because of my chat, not me. But other than that, hello everybody. Today we're going to be doing a Genshin live react to the 4.7 live stream. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you leave a like, comment down below if you guys are excited for anything, or if you have any gripes with the live stream itself. I would greatly appreciate it so that I can have a nice conversation with my YouTube Onis. Other than that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and help support the stream, not to scream, the stream and the algorithms. Shall we jump right in, everybody? Let's go. Let's have my cope.
He comes and goes without leaving a trace, only appearing at the most critical moments. He's highly knowledgeable, and he likes to share his observations with others.
Oh.
She has a cold and stern exterior, and her spotless battle record has earned her renown throughout Fontaine. She is an unusual-looking Melusine with an equally unique perspective on the world. And now,
tell me the volume's good.
have all gathered here today to deliver the version 4.7 special program.
Hey!
Can't believe we're actually all here.
Finally!
Hello, travelers. My name is Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler. Today, our hosts for the special program include...
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Mythos. Hi, Huniku.
Dainsleaf. You may know me from all
Yeah, my
those
YouTube Onis are
new
here. Hi,
character intro
Mythos.
videos and occasionally dropping lore on y'all.
And I'm Sarah Williams, the voice of the
Hi,
head nurse at
Ichika.
the Fortress of Maripede, Sijuin. She's there, keeping everybody all healthy and nice and making sure everybody feels good.
Make sure you guys say make sure you guys say hi to YouTube, alright guys? I wanna make a prediction. They're probably gonna, obviously if we see Dainsleaf, before we continue on with the live stream, I feel like there's gonna, the 4.7 is probably gonna have Dainsleaf story quest, like the next continuation of the main story. Anytime you see Dainsleaf, it's pretty much a continuation of the sibling story plus Kirara. We're obviously 4.7 is gonna have Chlorinde, a Sijuin, and it looks like obviously new story. I don't think there's gonna be new boss. Probably new weapon, maybe event weapon. We'll see.
And hey everyone, I'm Crystal Lee.
I'm doing good, Mythos. A little bit exhausted.
And
Let's get right in.
Let's get it.
All right, nice. So we've got a traveler, a man of mystery, a duelist, and a healer. I think it's the perfect adventuring party. What a wild coincidence, you guys. I just received an invitational letter to a new domain.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not a
imagine that.
coincidence.
Gee willikers, where did that come
That's
from?
just destiny.
Yeah, definitely. You know, this new domain seems to be right behind us, but in order to complete the challenge, we'll need to tackle several missions first.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Let's do this.
Let's go.
Traveler, Paimon, would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
Mao Chosei? I thought it was Massachusetts.
From the real history of the Marechaussee Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Oh, very anime.
Many of my habits are customs I've adopted from the Marechaussee
Oh!
Hunter tradition. They fought against monsters, while I fight against lawbreakers.
Jeez.
For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
She's a sword user? Oh,
Loaded.
close range gunshot.
Time to testify.
Oh, wait, it's like a stronger Kachin.
Every page of a storybook is a segment of the present.
So vast.
She's pretty hot,
mysterious.
yeah.
There must be quite a story.
Oh, he's
behind
here.
this place.
Sethos, I believe?
So,
Yeah.
I'll explore this place with you to the end. Let's never stop hoping for victory.
So he's a bow user.
Way ahead of you.
Huh?
Move or be moved.
Not that I doubt your fighting ability.
So he
of course.
empowers his bow with Electro?
So much more dangerous in there than I ever imagined. Well, if it hurts, just let me know.
Wait, is she DPS?
Don't be nervous.
Wait, what? She's DPS?
Strange disease. One I suspect that every Fontanian suffers from.
But they don't trust me
I thought she was a healer, yeah.
Do you really think it matters whether I'm Melazine or a human?
I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed.
Hanraya.
The way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marashose hunter.
You used it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
Eh?
That's quite the gamble. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap.
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, what?
That way, Captain Dainslev could accomplish his own goal. The loom of fate has already been completed.
No way.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Yo, wait. Wait, did Chlorinde just say Dainsleif a Master Chief's hunter? Wait, did Mao wait, is Dainsleif Mao Cho's hunter or is there somebody else? And the Loom of Fate was already completed. Does that mean the end is already near, or is already concluded, or is already? I'm assuming they're saying that we're gonna be leading to that one end. And what? Did our sister betrayed us? Wait, what? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go back really quick to the sister part.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
I don't think our sibling ever betrayed us, right, guys? Like, in the story so far, our sibling hasn't done anything to us. How is she going to betray us? See, that's where I get very confused, because in the current Genshin story, our sister wants us to walk around the world and figure out what is happening in the world in itself, and it is up to us to decide what our fate is as we look for our sibling. And our sibling didn't really do anything to us or hurt us, right? Obviously, it seems to be like our sibling is activating a lot of the things that they have sealed in the past. For example, like the Vanarana, Adarana, and all that other jazz, you know? Turning up the abyss and making more monsters come out of the abyss. But she didn't betray us, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense because she hasn't done anything to us yet. Right, Hininku? Anybody here is lore lovers? Because I feel like our siblings didn't really do much to us at all. Okay, Yuki. As somebody who really enjoys Genshin's lore, like, I actually read a lot of it. There really isn't so much of a sibling story so far. Just that we run into a lot of our siblings' adventures along the way. But it doesn't really... It's not like our sibling did anything to us unless they're saying that before we passed out, when we woke up in Konraya before the explosion, does that mean our sibling did something to us or did something to the people around and caused them to hurt us or something? It could be as well, right, Mythos? It's very... I'm actually curious. I hope they... See, I've been wanting them to start touching on the sibling story a lot more, because obviously Genshin story is supposed to be about the character finding the sibling and reaching the end and figure out how to get off of Teyvat, or at least find her sibling and leave. But every part of her story was about someone else, about another Archon, or something random and didn't make any sense to the story. Now that we're touching more of the main story, will we see more of Teyvat? Mm-hmm.
Oh,
right, let's get.
It looks like our first mission is here.
Fancy that.
Assemble your team. Oh, I get it. Our first mission is to introduce the new characters. All right, this is getting exciting.
Here it is.
All right then. Well, how about we start off by introducing Fontaine's strongest champion duelist?
Hey, let's go.
You would say that.
It's true.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter.
Mm-hmm.
For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. Ready.
Is that her E ability? Dashes through and starts shooting them like crazy?
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Damn, that's more flashy.
Animations.
Did you see that
So
ultimate?
good. That ultimate is so cool.
Chlorine's strength actually has a really interesting origin. She inherited it from the Marashose hunters.
Marashose.
The hunters from the artifact set. The Marashose Hunters were an organization that defeated monsters and upheld justice from the shadows. I think the group's name has also been mentioned in some of Fontaine's historical records.
Exactly. The Marashose Hunters have a long history. To modern-day Fontainians, they're nothing more than an old legend from novels and plays, but for Chlorinde, the Marashose Hunters' legacy is really real. If travelers want to learn more about the Marashose Hunters, then be sure to check out Clorinde's story quest in the new version.
Oh, they're doing it. They're probably doing the same thing like Arlecchino's story quest. How they mix the strife of what's happening to Znaia and the Harbingers are related to Arlecchino. So if you guys are wondering, if you want some more actual Teyvat lore, make sure you do Arlecchino's story quest because I've heard it has a lot of lore. I haven't done it yet. I've been spoiled through YouTube, but make sure you do that because I'll be doing that soon. Yeah. So it looks like they're mixing Chlorinde's character story with the Massachusetts hunter related to, I guess, the passive Fontaine and the Teyvat.
I want to learn more about the Marashose Hunters.
That's pretty good because it makes you have to do it if you really care.
Categorized as an electro sword user, but she actually uses both a sword and a pistolet to attack her enemies during combat.
Hey.
Now, her normal attack deals physical damage by performing up to 5 consecutive strikes. During her charged attack, Chlorinde uses her pistolet to target enemies in a V shape in front of her. Also, Chlorinde...
Wait, what? I don't see V shape. Wait, hold up.
Combat. Now,
Slash?
her normal attack deals physical damage.
Oh,
by
I
performing
see.
up
It
to
does like a
5
mini
consecutive
burst.
strikes.
It does like a
During
little
her
mini
charged
burst in
attack,
front.
Chlorinde uses her pistolet
Right there.
to target enemies in a V shape in front of her. Also, Chlorinde has developed a special ritual over the years.
Yeah, if maybe
She
we've been
always
asleep
polishes her
longer
weapon
than
before
500
each duel.
years.
That is
You're right,
so
Hinika.
dignified of her.
I know,
Mhm.
right?
And kind of adorable. Even the champion duelist of Fontaine has a cute side, huh?
Aw.
Sarah is starting to sound just like Sigewinne.
Oh, what?
Though it's probably a meaningful ritual for Chlorinde, right?
That's exactly right. It's a habit that helps Chlorinde focus on the opponent in front of her. In fact, Chlorinde's elemental skill, Hunter's Vigil, is an ability that demonstrates how potent she can be when she's focused. Check this out. During combat, unleashing Chlorinde's elemental skill will cause her to enter the Night Vigil state. During this state, Chlorinde can unleash 2 different types of special attacks. Her normal attacks will be converted into Swift Hunt pistolet attacks, and her elemental skill will be converted into a lunging attack, Impale the Night.
Huh. It looks like Chlorinde gains a bond of life during her elemental skill. Does the skill have any additional effects?
Wait, so her E ability
good
allows her
perception
to
on those eyes.
do multiple
Those
different
Swift
types of
Hunt pistolet
attacks and gives her bonds of
increase
life.
Chlorinde's bond of life. And her
Oh.
lunging attack, Impale the Night, will clear the bond of life.
Wait,
Oh,
so she
that's pretty
accumulates the bond
cool.
with one hand and then clears it with the other?
Oh, hey, that's a really good explanation.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Chlorinde's
more
special
fun than
attacks have
Arlecchino's
different
ability.
effects depending on the value of her bond of life. So
Uh-huh.
when her bond of life is like relatively low, her Swift Hunt pistolet attacks have a piercing effect, and they deal greater damage. But when her bond of life is relatively high, her lunging attack, Impale the Night, has a greater AoE and deals higher
Whoa.
damage. Again,
That's actually
Gotcha,
pretty
I get it.
cool.
So, Chlorinde is meant to use her pistolet to accumulate a bond of life and then use her sword to clear it once it reaches a certain amount. And that way, both attacks benefit each other.
bingo! Though you
Wait, so that means a bond in life is like an overheating gauge. Like it's like overheating, right? So the higher it is, it's more. It's an overheating bar, but they're using Bond of Life as an overheating bar. That's very interesting how they're doing that. So pretty much the higher Bond of Life means you do AoE with her skill, with her E ability, because it looks like her E ability just dashes through and does a lot. And it does a plunge through the enemy and it heals you at the same time. So the higher the overheating, the more AoE you do, and the lower your overheating bar, your Bond of Life bar, the more piercing damage you do. Well, you know, that wouldn't make sense because she woke us up at the war Konraya and tried to get us to leave, but then we start playing out 500 years later of the war, so it wouldn't make sense. Would that mean our sister's been gone for 500 years? Yes, our sister's been awake way longer than we have before Konraya, before she woke us up, Hinaku. It's been stated that she knows more and she is hiding stuff from us, and that she is, well, I shouldn't say she. Our other sibling half has been awake longer than us. We woke up during when we wanted to escape, and then we black out again because we got sent 500 years forward more. So it's a weird situation with the story because it seems like our sibling was awake longer, and we were only awake for a blimp of Konraya blowing up. And yeah, so like the story have stated that our sister's been awake longer, or our sibling's been awake longer, and has been awake further. So the siblings, the star siblings, are long-lived. They can live for a long, long time. They might be immortal from what we all know. Who knows? But yeah, the story in itself doesn't really tell us much because Genshin doesn't focus on the sibling story at all. Anyways, going back to Chlorinde. Chlorinde's ability dashes through the enemy, which is actually pretty cool. I actually like that. It makes it more smoother. And it does damage depending on her Bond of Life bar, which is like an overheat bar. The lower the overheat, the more piercing damage you do. And the higher the overheat, the more AoE damage you do. Which is actually pretty interesting.
Should remember the effect of one of Chlorinde's unique...
I hope we can still heal though.
So when she's in the night vigil state, any healing other than the one provided by her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will be converted into a Bond of Life. This unique talent...
Wait, that's very good. That's actually very good. It's different from Arlecchino. It's like a buffed up version of Arlecchino, guys. Because Arlecchino is not affected by heal by anybody, no matter what. She's only affected by herself, by her own E ability. But with Chlorinde, it makes like bringing a healer with you is actually a good thing. It makes your E ability becomes more. So when you tap your E ability, it gives you the night vigil, and by having a healer with you, it means you can use Farina with Chlorinde. And what ends up happening is it almost feels like just having a healer means you can buff out your AoE ability. And if you bring in a Nemo, or I guess if you bring in a Nemo, then you can easily just do overload comp and just suck him up and just keep constantly spamming overload over and over again. But when you get knocked around, but apparently with Night Vigil on, you cannot heal by other people. You can heal by her lunging. But at least you get to be able to heal after.
Healing effects to alter the pacing of Chlorinde's gameplay.
Izai, welcome!
Can experiment with a variety of different tactical combinations.
That's cool. She's fun. She actually sounds fun.
Renowned as a champion duelist, she has never forgotten her identity as a Marashose hunter. So, during her elemental burst, Last Lightfall, Chlorinde draws on her
the animation's cool.
To unleash an ancient skill that empowers mortals to fight deadly monsters. This ability allows her to swiftly evade enemy attacks and strike her opponents. Her burst deals AoE electro damage.
That is smooth. Wait, let's go back. Hold up. That is smooth. Do you guys see it? The ability between the E and the ulti, it's so smooth.
Her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, has a greater AoE and deals higher damage.
Ah, gotcha. I get it. So Chlorinde is meant to use her pistole to accumulate a Bond of Life and then use her sword to clear it once it reaches a certain amount. That way, both attacks benefit each other.
Bingo! Though you should remember the effect of one of Chlorinde's unique talents. So, when she's in the night vigil state, any healing other than the one provided by her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will be converted into
good,
a Bond
Zai.
of
Feel
Life.
free to watch.
This unique talent allows different healing effects to alter the pacing of Chlorinde's gameplay. So, travelers can experiment with a variety of different tactical combinations.
That's cool.
Also, although Chlorinde is most renowned as a champion duelist, she has never forgotten her identity.
Like this
as
part
a
right
Marshall
here,
Hunter.
when she activates her E
During
and then
elemental
her
burst,
ult.
Last Lightfall, Chlorinde draws on her Mara Shosei
Look how
Hunter
smooth that
heritage
is.
to unleash an ancient skill that empowers mortals to fight deadly monsters. This ability allows her to swiftly evade enemy attacks and strike her opponents.
Oh, I love
AoE
her. I love her
damage
burst
and grants
animation
her a bond of
actually.
life based on her max HP.
Wow, that's so cool. But if that power is designed to fight monsters, is it really okay for her to use it in a regular duel?
Wait, Chlorinde's ultimate looks so good. I mean, I got for, who has Arlecchino? I have Arlecchino. Anyone want to get Chlorinde? Well, from what I can tell, Chlorinde might be better than Arlecchino when it comes to, like, enjoyment of play. Because Arlecchino is kind of clunky because of the fact that you just cannot heal her at all. Even in the middle of battle, you just can't. Meanwhile, Chlorinde, as long as her E is down, you could heal. Arlecchino just cannot heal at all. So, like, there's a difference. Oh, you want a team. Oh.
Good point. I think Chlorinde just has to adjust the amount of force that she puts behind those blows.
That makes sense.
Also, Chlorinde can draw on the strength of her companions after unlocking her passive talent, Dark Shattering Flame. Man, that sounds cool. So, when a nearby party member triggers an electro-related reaction, the electro damage dealt by her normal attack and her elemental burst will increase based on her attack value.
Wow.
Though, no, there is a ceiling to the damage bonus that she can gain from this effect. Chlorinde also has another passive talent called Lawful Remuneration. If her bond of life is greater than or equal to a certain percentage, then a change in her bond of life value will increase her crit rate. That's right. And while she's in the night vigil state, the percentage of healing converted into a bond of life will increase.
Wait, this is good.
And finally, being a champion duelist gives Chlorinde a strong familiarity with all the regions of Fontaine. So, when she's in your party, Chlorinde can reveal the locations of Fontaine regional resources.
That's okay, we have Lenny.
On the mini-map.
So awesome. I'm sure that travelers will be eager to use her to uncover treasure.
I'm eager to walk around her.
And of course,
Damn.
justice.
Not necessarily in that order.
I actually want to get her, guys.
Chlorinde is usually pretty stern and composed as a champion duelist, but I wonder how she unwinds. Like, does she have any hobbies?
Ooh.
I'm sure that she has some interest outside of work. I mean, she's always accepting cosmetic products from Sigewinne and making sure to return the favor because she's sweet.
Aw, and yeah, of course she does. Chlorinde is an active member of the tabletop troupe during her off hours. So, in version 4.7, travelers won't just have the chance to learn more about the Mara Shosei Hunters during her story quest, the Raparia chapter, they'll also get to join Chlorinde on a very special tabletop troupe adventure. Woo!
Tabletop troupe?
I love TTRPGs so much.
Ooh, I know, I'm so excited.
Wait, tabletop trip adventure? Was it a web game or is it in-game?
And with all of that, that is all the information that I have to share about Chlorinde. So, next up, let's introduce our adorable little Sigewinne.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Too excited. Hold on. We gotta look at her demo first. Yes.
Alright, let's go. Sigewinne. I was very confused by her kit during the trailer.
But it's just as important to take care of your mind.
She throws medicine at people.
Hold still.
Oh, she shoots the bubbles.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follows, I.
He might feel a little prickly.
I'm actually waiting for Dainsleif quests for them to talk about it.
She's
So cute, it's unreal.
Wow.
I love her build so
Cuteness
much.
overload.
The bubble has ears on it.
I would love to ride around on a bubble like that. She's with her little legs dangling in the air. Oh.
Yeah, with the bubble gun and the giant syringe. Guys, so cute.
Those bubbles are so big. Her kit looks really, really fun.
I know, but if that's the syringe she uses on her patients, I can see why they might be nervous about getting sick.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, sometimes you gotta take your medicine.
I thought that was a
Since
ray
she's
gun.
the head nurse at the Fortress of Meripede, Sigewinne wants everyone to stay healthy. She believes that taking care of your body is the most important goal. But she often encounters people who overwork themselves in the production zone, so she always tries to sneak them healthy meals, but she doesn't think...
Sigewinne?
What's she like when she fights?
Alright, let's go. Let's get right into it.
Is a hydro bow user. Her normal attack unleashes up to 3 consecutive attacks. During the second and third attack, Sigewinne takes out a pill and tosses it at her opponent.
Interesting. She has a shorter attack combo.
Telling her opponents to take their medicine.
I like that.
Size of that thing.
She can make aimed shots using her charged attack. Once the shot is held and fully charged, Sigewinne's bow will fire slow-moving mini-shration bubbles, dealing
Wait, that's
damage
actually
to her
pretty
target.
good.
Just make sure not to release her arrow. Oh, and also, Sigewinne uses a specially made bubble gun to fire a giant bolstering bubble bomb.
Wait, so her auto attack ability is different from other bows, where it's just 3-hit combo. Is really smooth compared to other bow users, and just holding it. If you hold it, do the charge attack, don't release it, it just constantly shoots out, I guess, a floating heart shape in a straight line. That's actually pretty interesting. You don't actually have to shoot. And it looks like her E ability throws a bubble that
elemental skill. Rebound hydrotherapy.
it gives her a little bit
the
of
projectile bounces between nearby opponents, dealing hydro damage to anyone it touches and restoring HP to all nearby party members, well, except for Sigewinne herself. Sigewinne will be healed a certain amount of health when the bolstering bubble bomb disappears, which is based on her max HP.
Bolstering bubble bomb. Say that 3 times fast.
So she throws bubble bombs in case enemies, and when it blows up, it heals her. And heals your entire team.
It's exactly like blowing bubbles. The longer you hold her elemental skill, the larger the bubble grows. Once the projectile is released, it will gradually decrease in size
It's bouncing.
as it bounces around. The bubble, the greater the damage and healing effect. And
That's
if
pretty
a large
good.
bubble hits a weaker enemy, they'll be trapped inside.
Whoa.
Guys,
Whoa.
it's like she's trapping them in a cage.
Whoa, wait, she might be pretty
That's
good.
all she cares about. Her bedside manner is so strong.
Hey,
The new
wait a second,
Kokomi.
Are those the orbs that Nivelette drops? It looks like Sigewinne creates 2 source water droplets when she fires a bubble. And it looks like she gains a bond of life when she touches them? How does that work?
I can't explain that as well. Since she has training as a nurse, Sigewinne understands how to make the most of a dire situation. Her elemental skill creates source water droplets, and Sigewinne can give herself a bond of life by absorbing them. When that bond of life is cleared, Sigewinne can regain some elemental energy based on the value.
Wait, that's kind of nuts. That means when she uses her E ability is like on multiple. If there's multiple enemy, it'll bounce around. If the enemy's like the lesser non-elite type, they get trapped in a bubble. But if they are like the bigger enemies, like the elite type, they just keep bouncing on them and healing you. That's kind of nuts. And it looks like it applies hydro, and Sigewinne self heals just with her bond of life.
Of the bond of life.
Neat.
Anybody going for her?
Sigewinne's healing can nullify her bond of life, and she can restore energy for herself. Nice.
That's right.
Oh.
While the bond of life is hazardous to most people, it can actually be perceived as a real advantage for Sigewinne. After she unlocks her talent, Detailed Diagnosis, Thorough Treatment, Sigewinne's healing will be increased based on the total bond of life values across all the characters in her party.
Oh, thank goodness. Sounds like a Melusine can make the bond of life a lot less scary.
After using her elemental burst and absorbing nearby source water droplets, Sigewinne will use the syringe to spray enemies in front of her. This attack deals continuous hydro damage.
Wait, that's so cute. Even her
So
attacks
she
are
gives
a form of
herself
medical
energy.
treatment.
Huge syringe. Yeah, I mean, hey, she just wants everyone to be as healthy as possible.
Yeah, right? Sigewinne wants every patient to get a proper amount of rest. After unlocking her passive talent requires appropriate rest, unleashing her elemental skill will also trigger the semi-strict bed rest effect. This effect will grant her a hydro damage bonus and several stacks of convalescence. When non-active characters deal damage with their off-field elemental skills, Sigewinne can consume a stack of convalescence to increase that elemental skill damage.
I like how it's only semi-strict. Like, not super strict, because she couldn't be super strict.
Will this work on
So
Milan?
it seems like the bond of life mechanic is pretty integral to both Sigewinne and Chlorinde's kits. That sure was a lot of information, though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it looks like, I mean, her Sigewinne's kit doesn't really work with Arlecchino, which is kind of weird. But it looks like it works really, really well with Chlorinde, and Farina, Nivelette, as well as even Yilan and other off-field type damage dealers, like even Xiangling. Because if the case is that as long as you activate an ability and it stays off-field, then does it buff it up? Is it related to Xiangling's bear, or would it buff up her ultimate that stays on the field? Wouldn't that be pretty interesting?
Can't wait to see these abilities.
Sigurine has some very unique kit on her. She not only does she gives energy back to herself based on bond, she heals herself, she constantly heals her entire team, and she can CC lock enemies, which is very interesting. I was thinking Sigurine as just be pure healer with like a bare bone kind of mechanic. But her mechanic is actually pretty in depth. She's not only a healer, she's a buffer and a CC locker, which is actually pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, I actually like her kit. I like Chlorinde's kit too, because Chlorinde's ultimate plus her E ability is very smooth, and you mix it with Sigurine plus Farina, and I guess if you have what was the girl with the gun again? I forgot her name already. But if you have her, then that means that entire team is gonna be Overload Explosion. It could even work with Yilana as well, I wonder.
Just be limited to the play styles that they've seen here, right? As I understand it, the mechanics leave a lot of room for open experimentation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And
Chlorinde.
outside of combat, Melazines are very connected to the ocean, so Sigewinne always takes care of her companions during underwater exploration. Sigewinne is especially helpful when her friends are endangered by underwater enemies.
Oh.
She can use her emergency dose talent to continuously restore HP to her party members for a period of time. Unfortunately, doing so will lower all of their elemental and physical resistances.
There's always a price.
So you just
Cool.
you
That
just
seems like
die
a skill that would
faster,
come
but
in
you
handy,
heal
though.
faster at the same time.
Sigewinne is always looking out for us. Thanks, head nurse.
Okay, this is good. Okay, this ability is good and all, but if you leave Fontaine, it doesn't work anymore. It only works in Fontaine, so it's like it's good but useless.
Of course. Oh, and I've got a quick question for you all.
Yes.
Have you noticed any differences between Sigewinne and other Melazines?
She's human?
I think her appearance and her interests definitely stand out. Like, if you ignore the tail and the feelers on her head, then she actually doesn't look that different from a human child.
How could you ignore those?
Right.
Playing for pay, not
true,
guaranteed, no
fair.
guaranteed.
But also, she's interested in beauty, and she knows a lot about skincare, and she actually even contributes to the most famous beauty magazine in Fontaine.
Did not know that.
Oh, and her medical knowledge.
Right?
Yeah, Mythos and material fighting talents. I guess so, but that's only if you bring up the Genshin Genshin interactive map. I guess if you use a Genshin interactive map, then those talents are pretty useless. I rarely use interactive map. I tend to use Linny. I've been using Linny and stuff to collect material, so like it's not that useless. Compared to Sigewinne's, which is because there's a bunch of healing orbs all over the place, it's not that useless, you know? But either way, as we're getting closer to Natlin, these abilities become not beneficial, right? So I would like you to choose which character I should go for. I mean, I don't know who you have, but if you're telling me to decide between these two, Sigewinne is probably better for your future team because her kit allows you to buff up off-field damaging enemy damaging abilities. For example, you can buff up Albedo. You can actually buff up a lot of characters in the game. So Sigewinne has a lot more usage for the long run than Chlorinde. Chlorinde is just more DPS. It's just another DPS, but it's more smooth. So if you were to choose one, Sigewinne definitely is the better choice here. I mean, you're right though, Mythos. I guess you can say that for a lot of abilities.
We haven't encountered any other Melazines who give
Passive
medical
talents,
treatment
I mean.
to humans. And Sigewinne seems to care the most about the people of Fontaine.
And she's also one of the few Melazines who work in the Fortress of Meripede, right?
Right.
I mean, generally speaking, not many people are willing to treat criminals. I mean, not even a Melazine's open-mindedness usually goes that far, right?
Sigewinne's does. You're all bringing up great points. Don't you think that Sigewinne's differences from the other Melazines make her seem more unique and approachable at the same time? In the Neri chapter, travelers will have the chance to learn more about the background of this very special Melazine in her personal story quest.
Woohoo!
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, speaking of story quests, didn't
All
Travelers meet
right.
a mysterious youngster last
Alright, time to get to
version?
Sethos.
Sometime during Sino's story quest? Well, Travelers will now have the opportunity to add him to their parties. He recently left the desert, and he's eager to travel around. So, Zach, why don't you introduce him?
Go, Zach.
Oh, me? Okay then.
The Temple
Let's
of
take a
Silence
look at
Air,
Sethos'
burdened with
demo.
secrecy, comes from the
If
sands.
you're always asking why, you end up thinking yourself into a corner. Sometimes it's better to let go. Give me some space.
Charge attack laser beam. The ability gives you more laser beams.
Oh.
Okay.
His design is so cool.
He looks amazing.
Yeah, the clothes and the hair, I love it.
Right?
Sethos didn't just get power and wisdom from his desert heritage. He's also talented in archery. Sethos has always loved hiking, and he has a great sense of direction. Whether he's exploring the desert or the rainforest, he knows the roads like the back of his hand. And he always knows where to find the best regional specialties.
Oh.
Yeah, you probably know where this is going, but I'll say it anyway.
Wait, Mythos, chat. It's just like Chlorinde, we're getting another character who has the ability to search for local specialties in...
When Sethos is in your team, he'll reveal the location of Sumero regional specialties on the minimap.
Nice.
Whoa.
Reptinari, guys!
He's lived in a remote desert for his entire life, and he carries the weight of such an
Is this a
ancient
Tidnari
legacy.
replacement?
To me, it seems like someone with that kind of upbringing would either be like really introverted or just super arrogant, but Sethos doesn't seem like that at all.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Sethos is a very open-minded and cheerful person. As the successor to the mysterious Temple of Silence, he had more educational opportunities than other people who live in Sumeru's desert. His responsibilities drive him to learn about other people and places. He has a very open mind, and he tries to be optimistic. In fact, his personality is a huge help in getting along with other people.
Wait, that sounds like... are you saying he's a social butterfly?
I guess. He's a pretty busy guy, and he lives a pretty varied lifestyle. And he's around the same age as the General Mahamatra Sino. He occasionally visits the academia, he's always trying to make friends in Sumeru City, and he enjoys browsing goods at the Grand Bazaar. But we've already talked a lot about his hobbies. Let's move on to what he can do in combat. Yes. Sethos' aim shot has a special variant when charged to level 2. He can't move when his attack is charged to its second level, but it allows him to fire a powerful shadow-piercing shot that can pierce enemies.
I don't think people will be using that.
Targets in its path. Sethos' talent, Black Kite's Enigma, can decrease the charging time of his aim shot by consuming elemental energy. Some elemental energy will also be consumed after releasing the shot.
Nice.
So you use elemental energy to do faster charge attack.
Time to charge. So I think that means players need to store up elemental energy to fire the shadow-piercing shot faster, right? Hey, wait a minute. I feel like this is the first Genshin Impact character who actually consumes elemental energy while firing aimed shots.
What? Yeah, you're right on.
Hey.
That's why Sethos has an elemental skill that helps him restore elemental energy.
Useful.
It's an ancient ritual that deals AoE electro damage, and it also restores elemental energy whenever a hit on an enemy triggers an overloaded, electrocharged, superconduct, electro swirl, quicken.
So anything electro related, any electro reaction, and when you tap his E ability, it gives you back energy. Not only the particles, but more energy. So his basic attack or his charge attack uses energy, your energy, to do more damage and to shoot your charge attack faster.
Aggravate or hyperbloom reaction.
Okay.
But travelers also have another option for firing powerful shots. By unleashing his elemental burst, Sethos will perform an ancient ritual that was passed down from King Deshret's era. He will enter the Twilight Meditation state, converting his normal attacks to enemy-piercing dusk bolts that deal increased damage based on his elemental mastery.
Oh, that's cool. That
Actually
sounds
pretty
like
cool.
a mini version of the shadow-piercing shot, only it doesn't take as much time to fire.
Useful.
Wait, this is kind of weird though. If you're using your base attack and you're destroying your own energy, that means you can't use your ult. So does this mean that it's better to just save your energy for your ultimate because your charge attack is kind of useless at this point? Yeah, you can choose between normal or charge. I would say use your ultimate, right? Use your ultimate, use E, get your ultimate, tap E again, start auto attacking like crazy. That sounds like the way to play him. I think he's a 4-star, right? He's better than Tainari. Hi, Ari. Yo. Sethos is a bit like, you know how Tainari, we haven't seen him in ages. His weapon isn't really here, and we had a lot of controversy, and his kit isn't really that useful. Sethos kit is actually great for free-to-play players who is looking for a DPS electro user, bull user, other than official, obviously, and Sada, because Sada's not technically. Sada's a little bit clunky, she's more support, but Seto is literally main DPS, and actually, his kit looks very smooth so far.
Cool. Okay, also it seems like the records of King Deshret have a lot of powerful abilities, so between you and me, does that mean Sethos has mastered other mysterious rituals and techniques?
And his... So after you use your ultimate, his damage is based on elemental mastery. What? They weren't talking about this, but his damage is based on elemental mastery, and his damage is considered charge attack damage. So it's like a better Tainari?
Of course.
Or like a
I'm
lesser
sure that
version of
the Temple
Tainari.
Silence has a whole archive of secrets. One of his other talents will also increase the damage dealt by a shadow-piercing shot for a period of time based on his elemental mastery.
Okay, alright, sounds like the Temple of Silence is a real impressive legacy.
No kidding.
So many ancient rituals.
Sethos is definitely a talented fighter who can make full use of his martial heritage. He's similar to Chlorinde in that sense.
No, wait, no. He's similar to Tainari because Tainari uses elemental mastery as well, but Tainari is a mix of attack and elemental mastery. But it looks like Sethos is he stack a lot. Elemental mastery is better for him, and energy recharge. Wow.
Oh wow, we finished the first mission.
Nice. I wonder what the next one's gonna be.
I wouldn't say he's close to Chlorinde at all.
Oh, it looks like we'll have to uncover hidden secrets in our next mission.
Why are all you guys looking at me?
Well, I mean, secrets are kind of your area of expertise.
All your character does is speak in riddles.
Speak plainly, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, well, I guess I'm the only one who can shed some light on the hidden secrets.
Oh, here he goes.
So here we go. Archon Quest Chapter 4, Act 6, Bedtime Story will become available in version 4.7. Travelers will finally reunite with Dainsleif.
Let's
We'll
go.
share more information about Conria's past. That's what you guys were waiting for, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Also, I, got to break out my voice acting skills for this patch, you guys.
Oh my gosh, words come out of your mouth.
Hell yeah.
You did.
Oh yeah. This time, Ether and Lumine will get to meet face to face.
Yo,
And
let's
based
go.
on what we heard in the
Finally.
trailer, it seems like the Loom of Fate is now complete. So travelers can look forward to learning more about Kari Bear in this quest.
We just can't reveal everything right now, okay? Leave some secrets for me.
Wait, did he just say Caliber? Like Caliber, the guy who jumped off the cliff? Wait, isn't Caliber the son who jumped off the cliff or something? The Hiliturl who got turned back or something? And then we met the Sinner Core? Whoa.
These are important secrets that travelers should uncover for themselves.
Oh, okay.
We can call off the snipers. Call off the snipers.
Right? I know, I get it that everyone can barely contain their excitement. So, I will throw you a bone. To help tide you over until the next update, I'll be sharing a special surprise with y'all.
What's the surprise?
Come
Oh, I
on.
love surprises. It is.
You'll know very soon, I promise. But first, we need to introduce the event wishes.
Okay.
So, in the first phase of version 4.7, Chlorinde and Alhaitham will be featured.
Oh.
Yeah. Sethos will
Maybe
be the
I'll
new
just throw a
4-star
10 pull at
unit that
this.
appears on this event wish banner. And in the second phase of the version, travelers can look forward to event wishes from Siege.
Okay. If you guys don't have Florina yet, I think Sigewinne and Florina is the second banner, the second phase, is probably the most wanted one because Sigewinne can be the good thing about Sigewinne is that she's a support and a DPS and a buffer and a healer, which is kind of nuts, and a self-energizer. So like she's really good for future teams as well as future comms. Florina as well. The first one was just double DPS, and they don't. if you like the character, you get to use them, but supports tend to be the one that makes up the team majority of the time. So if you really want Sethos, you can just throw a 10 pull at the beginning banner for Chlorinde, see if you end up getting Sethos or not. I mean, it's not really needed. If you have Tainari, Sethos is like an Electro version Tainari, but a lot easier to use, I would say. Easier to build. And then for Chlorinde, she's really good if you need another smooth DPS or you want your waifu, go for her. But the second phase, Furina and Seguin, these two characters will be used for longevity of the game. As you notice, a lot of these characters are buffer types that tend to be in majority of teams. And Furina and Seguin are very strong buffers. And Seguin is off-field buff. Very interesting. I wonder if they're queuing that in Natlan, we might end up getting monsters that stays on the field even if you swap off. Similar to Nahida, this will buff up Nahida's damage too. That's actually interesting since it buffs off-field damage. Yeah, Seguin, she's really good. She has this ability to constantly cause hydro damage, hydro application. She also can encase enemies who are lesser beings, which means she has CC ability. She also has the ability to heal her entire team and heal herself. She also has the ability to do an ultimate spray that does AoE hydro damage and heals your team. And she has an ability in her passive talent, whether you guys can tell me, but she has an off-field ability that buffs off-field charges that can buff your off-field damage. But I think they said 40%. I'm not sure. We'll see when she comes out. But it looks like she is very good for the future as well. Seguin is a healer. She's a healer, buffer, crowd controller, and hydro applicator. She has so much going on for her, which is really, really amazing.
And
also hi
because
Smunchy.
there's never enough. A new 5-star sword, Absolution, and a new 5-star bow, Silver Shower Heartstrings, will also be featured on their respective weapon banners.
They look so good.
So cool. So good, right? All right. Okay. I've made y'all wait long enough. Let's bring out the surprise.
Yeah.
Hi, Cupid.
Let's go.
Oh, wait. Hi, Cupid. Thanks for coming by. I just noticed your message. Hi, Cupid. Hi, Cupid from YouTube. Hi, my dear YouTube Oni. Yeah, it's new weapons. I'll check out their weapons on another later on stream. I think saving for Natlan probably better, Mythos. I'm doing the same. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, is this the Genshin anime? What is this? It is beautiful. Oh my god. Increasing the volume, guys. Oh. Oh my god, it's so heartfelt. I don't know if it's anime or not.
This journey of ours has been bittersweet. Close my eyes, wondering what you would have dreamed if you were here standing next to me. Would you
Wait, is this Aimer? Is the person singing Aimer? It's beautiful, but is it Aimer?
Know that I will always try. Funny your rhythm and rhyme. Through the night so long and dark, I see you shining bright. And no matter where you are, you've come with me this far. showing the way when all is falls apart.
Oh my god, depression. That's depression.
When the snow melts away and the ice fine alley breaks, have you taken off? Are you already on your way? No matter where you are, I've come with you this far. I'm never really lost. Our paths we shall cross.
Oh. Yo, wait, the animation was so nice. Yo, we're finally getting it after like 2+ years. Well, the thing is, they didn't say it was anime or not. It was just, they just dropped it. I know there is a Ufotable, the people who made Demon Slayer, Ufotable animation studio, was supposed to be working on Genshin anime. We heard nothing about it. But is that just, was that a fan anime, or was that like, you know, a fan animation, or was that actually a teaser for the anime? Because if that's a teaser for the anime, do we get to hear more of our sibling story finally? Like, you know, we've been wanting the main story and we don't really get that much. I'm guessing Hoyoverse delayed the Genshin. Hi Leash Star as well. Hi Leash Star. Keep it hard. Have you been interested in playing Genshin? I hope that was the anime teaser. Does anybody know? I actually don't know, but if that's the animation, I'll be happy. Because I don't think it said... Wait, hold up. Because it goes here. There's no, like, trademark, animation studio trademark. Or like, at the end. I want to watch it again. Can we watch it again? No, we'll watch it. We'll keep. No, let's not make the video too long. Let's keep going. Keep going. I see. Here.
Challenge, I'm so ready.
Dun dun dun.
You sound ready.
After?
The location of this you sound ready.
It looks like they didn't say anything.
The location of this challenge seems pretty intriguing. Paimon and the Traveler discovered a secret room within the Mondstadt library, and they've received an invitation to participate in a mysterious performance.
Oh, I love secret rooms in libraries. I've always wanted one. So that's right, the all-new event, Imaginarium Theater, will become available in version 4.7 for travelers who are adventure rank 35 or higher.
Nice. Wait, so this is a library? Wow.
The coolest library.
I know, it looks a lot different from what I imagined. It's huge.
Yeah, it kind of looks more like a magic castle.
Right? So cool. I would live there.
So is this the summer event?
Travelers will
Lisa's
encounter
library?
a concierge in the area who calls himself Wolfie.
Aww.
I know. He's so cute. Wolfie. He'll reveal that this room was created by a mage and that he's waiting for a guest to take the stage.
Is it Alice?
That
Right,
guest
guys?
will
It could be
hopefully put on
Alice.
a magnificent performance by becoming the main character of the mage's story.
Bring on that main character energy.
Ooh. After arriving in this room, travelers just need to interact with this strange book in order to participate in the Imaginarium Theater challenge.
Wow, that was
This looked like the new summer
What kind of
event,
challenge
maybe.
is it?
Oh, let me tell you. Imaginarium Theater contains a series of combat challenges with different battle conditions. Now, only characters who wield specific elemental types will be allowed to participate. So travelers will have to select characters who meet the requirements of the challenge.
Oh, I get it. But what if we don't have enough characters in our roster who meet the requirements?
Good thinking. But you won't have to worry about that. Because first off, 6 characters will be designated as the initial lineup for each challenge. trial characters will be provided for travelers that are missing any of those characters. And travelers can also invite special guest characters to participate in the challenges that aren't restricted by the event requirements. In addition, travelers can also designate a certain number of characters as supports for their friends. They can also select their friends' supporting characters to join their own team.
Yo, wait, we can use our
friends.
That means we can use our friends' C6 characters.
Friends helping each other.
And guys, we can finally use whoever has C6 R5. You know, I'm using you. I am using you like a hot pancake on a good day.
During the
current
challenge period, those 6 designated characters who make the initial lineup will gain fantastical blessings. This will grant them buffs that remain potent even outside of the Imaginarium Theater Challenge.
Wait. So you're saying those buffs aren't just active during the challenge itself?
Yes!
Wow. You're kidding. Wait, okay, the mage behind the theater must be super powerful.
Oh, super powerful. And I know that everyone's probably wondering why it looked like we had to select so many characters just now. But characters will consume vigor while participating in Imaginarium Theater combat challenges.
So it's like convoluted monster fighting.
Vigor is fully depleted. They will no longer be able to fight, and you will have to replace them with a new character.
Some R&R.
I get it.
So the monster fighting domain.
You have to pay attention to how
damn, Chlorinde looks so cool.
And also how well they can fill in for each other.
Exactly.
Involved strategy.
And I should also mention that not all selected characters will immediately appear in your team. Some characters can only be gathered by progressing through the story. They can formally be added to your team at the end of an Imaginarium Theater battle, or when you encounter certain special events.
Cool.
What is this?
So assembling
Similar
your team
universe?
is part of the challenge.
Yes, which makes it even more fun. But let me explain a little more about
Wait,
the special
what is
events that I
this?
mentioned. Travelers can choose to spend Fantasia flowers to trigger events during the story. Some events will unlock certain characters for battle, and others may trigger certain perils, certain doom. So travelers will have to choose very carefully.
It's like a different wait. So is this like a different? Is this the event in itself right here? This part, the first part of the event, it's like a similar universe. Any whales want to be my friend? You can probably add all your, what was it? If you guys add all the streamers that you watch, you probably end up using some very strong characters. But this kind of reminds of similar universe, no? It's like a different way of similar universe.
Travelers can collect performance toward rewards by completing challenges and finalizing the performance results. The first time they complete a challenge, travelers will also receive a
see Prima, I happy.
gift. Travelers who feel particularly confident can try to attain the Star Challenge condition during each stage. They'll be able to obtain different levels of performance medals that correspond with the difficulty of the challenge. These medals can be displayed on their profile.
Go ahead and show off.
And that's not all, right? Travelers can also obtain toy medals during this event, which they can exchange with Wolfie the Concierge. In return, travelers will receive special poses for their characters when taking photos.
Travelers will be able to take all sorts of new cool
I guess that's
pictures.
okay.
I am excited to see new poses.
So hyped.
I guess
Me too.
limited.
And also, more poses will be added whenever Imaginarium Theater is updated.
Yes, and finally.
Wait, so it's an event only polls that you can purchase that you can use for later, and you can collect. It's like collecting the Sealy orbs. Remember, you know those orbs that we get every couple of months. So it's like we're collecting pulses now as well. Limited pulses, I guess.
The Imaginarium Theater has several difficulty levels, and each one has a different number of challenges. Higher difficulty levels will yield even better rewards.
Bring it on.
As Wolfie the Concierge likes to say,
When the brilliant golden glow of the treasure beckons, don't you hesitate. Just go open it.
How can he be so
That's
cute?
amazing.
I don't know, somehow I still didn't make him as cute as
Interesting.
Of course, it'll take time for travelers to raise the necessary characters and understand how they fit into this new challenge. And I'm sure travelers are always looking for ways to get more primo gems.
Yeah.
Just said the magic
More
word.
primos.
Gimme.
Each month, Imaginarium Theater will alternate with updates with the Spiral Abyss. In addition, the total rewards that can be gained from the Spiral Abyss has been increased from 600 primo gems to 800 primo
Let's
gems.
go. 800 now. That's good.
Yeah. More information will be available across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts.
Wait, On the left side, right here on the top of my head, it says Imaginarium Theater will alternate updates with the Abyssal Moon Spire, with each update lasting for a month. What does that mean? Does that mean that the Abyss is not bi-weekly anymore? It's gonna be a 1 month only? Huh? Wait, what does it mean, guys? If you guys are on YouTube, leave a comment down below. What does this even mean? Does that mean that the Abyss and Imaginarium Theater are gonna be at the same time? Because alternate means that when one ends, the other one comes. But it says each of them will last a month. And does that mean the Abyss is not bi-weekly anymore? It's gonna be a 1 month? And then the next month is gonna be Imaginarium Theater? I hope not. It's like they gave you candy and took it away very quickly.
So, keep a lookout.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ooh, the background is changing.
Ooh, here we go,
Let's see what else this version has in
Oh.
store.
Yes, please.
Event weapon.
Enhancing simulation. Huh. I see some hilly churls and ruin guards, so I'm assuming this is one of those monster fighting events.
Yes, sort of. Travelers won't be engaging monsters directly. Instead, they'll be able to command monsters to fight in a cooperative simulation.
Ooh.
The Millilith will be hosting a strategic war game to improve their understanding of security needs throughout Tevat. They'll be accompanied by representatives from Mondstadt's Knights of Favonius, Inazuma's Yashiro Commission, Sumeru's Corps of 30, and Fontaine's Special Patrol. Their joint exercise is intended to improve military tactics across the
Alright,
continent.
next!
Different kind.
In assault scenarios,
What
you
is
only need to
this?
select your combat units and deploy them within your staging area. So once the scenario begins,
Oh,
the
so
unit
there's you select
Okay, I'm gonna
monsters.
give this a try.
Ooh, brave.
Wait, is this Mechanicus? This is the Tower Mechanicus with a monster mod.
Yeah, okay.
Do it.
Oh.
How come my hilly churl archers got wiped out so quickly?
Oh, no. Okay, sorry, I forgot to mention
Is this
something
is it
important.
Mechanicus with monster mod? Interesting.
I know. But here, we can fix it now. Some types of combat units are more effective against others. Ranged units like
Oh,
hilly
I
churl
see what you're
archers
supposed to
are
do.
vulnerable to melee units like Mighty Churls. But don't fret, you can turn a bad situation around if you choose the best units to tackle the opponents on the battlefield.
Just choose the best unit, Zach.
Exact. Just choose the best units.
Just
dude.
choose the best unit.
Simple fix. Simple fix.
There, guys,
In
just choose the
defense
best unit,
scenarios,
just get
you need to
good.
deploy units to effectively counter enemies who are attacking from multiple directions. So, defeated enemy units will drop support beacons, which can then be used to deploy additional combat units and frontline structures.
As the unit's commander, travelers can use their leadership skills.
Kinda reminds
to
me
create
of League of
favorable
Legends and stuff like
conditions for their
that.
team. And if they're successful, then travelers can obtain various rewards from the Mutual Security Enhancing Simulation event. These rewards include Primo Gems, a Crown of Insight, and a 4-star bow, Cloud Forge.
Let's go.
Okay, and next up, we're introducing another combat-related event, Endless Forms Most Martial.
More primos.
Way more unpredictable. Important to come up with.
Yeah, this is another monster fighting event.
Travelers to defeat enemies.
We can
So
skip
this
this.
is one
Just
of
more
those challenges.
primos and there's a monster fighting
I've
event.
gotten a
What's this
report
one?
about a loud boom that just went off in a rather unremarkable part
Spinal
of Fontaine.
double blaster.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
This cannon was modified by a Fontainian engineer.
Oh, wait, this is related to the last summer event where we shoot with the water cannon.
It's now just a toy cannon that you can use to fire hydro
cannon and choose the correct firing mode to
Oh.
destroy as many target balls as possible within the time limit. They'll even be rewarded for their trouble.
Was there ever
So
a
you have
doubt?
ammos and your
In
goals
order to keep the
break
event
as many
interesting, special types of target
many
balls
balloons in
will
a
appear
combo
during
as
the
you
challenge.
can.
They will
Interesting.
produce different effects when they are destroyed.
Uh-huh.
So be sure to check it out for yourselves.
Can you do a charge?
You guys, that's my kind of
Oh.
old school arcade.
Yeah,
games,
this
'cause
is
I'm old
the.
school. Okay.
This is not new. This is a rehash of what happened during the last summer. Remember the summer jar event when we went into the oceanid jar thingy in the similar desert? This is the cannon from it that brought back. Interesting.
Your light
This is
novelist
a lot of
who recently
events.
completed a new
They're very
script.
simple.
Travelers who follow her script will be able to embark on a wondrous journey
Oh,
of
no.
literature and imagination. And the script will lead travelers to
Oh.
mysterious locales where they will have the opportunity to earn rewards. That is, if they can evade bullet curtain assaults from various
Oh.
mechanisms and collect enough labyrinth coins. No
That's
big deal.
pretty cool.
Easy peasy. Wicked warlocks will also be scattered across the field. Ooh, alliteration. I like it. If you defeat
It's a
them,
race
then
against
you
time
can
to
earn
complete the
more
challenge, pretty
coins.
much.
Ooh, it looks like we'll have to move really skillfully. If
That's
we...
pretty cool. There's not anything. I guess they brought back the domain one, but they have it more like a challenge domain rather than just a domain building sim. Okay, what else is new?
We'll be ready to challenge travelers in the open world. Oh,
And I hope they're ready to lose.
Looks like we're getting a lot of primo gems, which is good.
Oh, also, the Leyline Overflow event will also return in the new version,
Aye.
so don't miss out.
Whew, that was a lot of info.
So double leyline event coming at the end, obviously always does. And then we also get a new invocation card update. So if you guys are TCG lovers, there you go, get some new cards. Didn't seem to not talk about it much. Alright, see what's at the end.
Was there ever any doubt?
Piece of cake.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I did like the trading card game, but it doesn't give you primo gems or any in-game rewards that are worthwhile in my eyes or make me feel interested. I wish there was like a competitiveness to it, but it doesn't feel that way. Yeah. I mean, Mythos, we played, remember how you and I played it a lot of us did, but it got to the point where it didn't feel like you're being rewarded, even though it's supposed to be a competitive card game. There was nothing competitive about it.
Or hopefully
let's go.
this helps travelers level up more quickly.
Nice. And now for some really exciting news. Traveler's Max Resin will be increased from 160 to 200.
What? No way. Guys, 160 to 200 after nearly 4 years, and even then it doesn't really cap out. It takes what? You're not gonna really cap out on this at all. Like, they need to increase the amount of resin, shorten the resin refresh rate for that 200 cap to make any sense. Like, that's why Honkai Star Rail's a little bit better, because the resin rate, it matches the 240, right? You get 240 in an entire day. This one is 200, but you actually do not max out 200. You max out less than 200, so it doesn't make any sense. Like, and the crazy thing is, we've been asking, like, any Genshin player who's been playing from 1.0, we've been asking for this since the beginning of the game. And it took them 4 years, and they didn't really solve the innate problem of the resin timer. It still takes longer to even get resin, and the 200 cap is nice just so you don't ever max out, but like, you're not gonna max out anyways unless you just don't play for an entire day, another like a day and a half. So it really doesn't make any
You might notice
sense.
from the video that version 4.7 will have some other optimizations. Be sure to check them out for yourselves in game.
Oh, now they have the recommended set and stats for the characters. That's
All
actually
right, that
good
looks
for
like all
people
the
who don't know how to
information we
build.
have to share today.
Mm.
Bye, travelers.
What?
Just kidding.
wait.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just.
Wait, didn't they
bored.
say?
Hopefully, this helps
Wait. They're talking about this, but they went through it really fast.
Hello.
Completed this domain challenge. Now it's time to tell everyone about the new optimizations. Daily commission rewards will now be unlocked at adventure rank 24.
So adventure rank 24, you get to unlock the adventure encounter system that was introduced in Fontaine. That's good.
Hopefully, this helps travelers level up more quickly.
Nice.
It
And now for
doesn't
some
level up
really
quickly. It just
exciting
makes it
news.
easier to do your
Traveler's
dailies.
Max Resin will be increased from 160
Hi,
to
Fujo.
200.
Nice.
Welcome
You
home.
might notice.
So the increased resin cap, increase your friends list to 100 now. So now you guys can add me because I used to be full. This one's pretty nice.
Them out for yourselves in game.
I like this because now that they did this, that means that newer players don't really need to look up guides. They can just get the stats right here.
Looks like all.
Join this amazing.
That Sarah said.
Let's see, what else are we missing?
No, me too.
So while Dainsleif is a man of mystery, And I don't know, is this the thing that finally gets me to start playing?
Yeah, it's been absolutely awesome to do characters and the new art.
More!
Is there any more?
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming, guys, and see y'all in game.
That was it.
Bye, everybody!
Wait, before we continue, wait, does that... There was something on Twitter, they're saying that character levels increased to 100. Was that a lie? Some people are saying that your character level is going to increase to 100, or your, adventure rank level, you can go up to 60 now. Was that a lie? Because it didn't say anything here. Yeah, it does. I don't think that was ever true. I think someone was making up stuff, maybe. Alright, let's continue. Oh! What is this? Dinosaur. Is this Natlin? Oh, wait, is this Natlin? Oh my god, we got Pokemons. Let's go, Power Roll 2.0. Let's go. Wait, we can use monsters and wall ride? We can use monsters and mountain ride in the waters? And lava. Oh my god. What in the world is going on? We are monsters now. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, so we are now monsters? So that was a Natlin teaser. Oh, this is what we saw already. So it looks like we can get monsters and we become monsters. We can wall ride and we can ride on water with by being a monster. And go on lava and fly in the sky? I know, man. Huh. This is kind of weird. I do know that Natlin, the people of Natlin are, like a different form of dragons or something? The humans are technically dragon humanoids. But... this is kind of weird. Are we monsters moving around the map now? Huh. I guess we monsters moving around the map. Were there anything else to look at? Let's see, let's check out Genshin. So yeah, it looks like Twitter's making up stuff with the character level 100 stuff. Impossible, right? This one, animated short. I wanted to check, who made this? Who made the video? So it's just an animated short, guys. It's not by Ufato. It's not the anime at all. But whoever made this animation is very, very nice. It was Aimer! Yo, it's Aimer! I knew I could recognize her voice. She's one of my favorite singers because from... I liked her ever since... was it Fate? Fate Stay by Night when she was singing Brave Shine? That's when I started like enjoying her music. I think that's when she started getting popular, but... if you guys haven't seen this, definitely go watch it. The animation is lovely, but it's not Ufotable. I don't know, it doesn't say who produced it at all. Just singer is Aimer. The music is a Hoyo mix. Am I blind? Hi, Hermit! So, this means... yeah, so it's not an anime, guys. It's just a short animation. Like a... I like it though. Well, anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed today's live stream react, before you leave a comment down below how you feel about the current the upcoming update in 4.7. How you guys leave a comment down below. Make sure you like the video as well. And I wonder, are you guys gonna be pulling for anybody? How you feel about the 200 resin cap update? Even though you don't max out 200, you actually max out less than that, so it doesn't matter. And it doesn't really seem to be much. However, there is a new monthly system similar to the Abyss, but it looks like similar universe. Is weird. And also the part where it says that even though they increase it to 800, it says that it's a monthly thing and it will flip back between the Abyss and the interactive thing. I'm thinking what they're doing. What I'm thinking that they are doing, chat, Onis, and anybody watching, is that what they're doing is the thematic thingy, the Lisa's library, is actually the Abyss. It gives you the same amount of Primogems as the Abyss. So what they're doing is the Abyss happens 1 month, and then the next month is the Lisa's library, so that you don't get 3,200 Primogems in an entire month, you know? So I think that's what they're doing. But other than that, feel free to leave a comment down below. Make sure you leave a like, and thank you very much for watching today and enjoying. Say goodbye to YouTube, everybody. Bye bye, YouTube Oni. Thanks for watching me today. Bye bye.